Hey, welcome back to the channel Sean's Way. There's no quote for today because we're going to do a video discussing about my second semester of nursing school. You guys, God is amazing. He always shows up in everything. But I want to come talk to you guys as I get ready to go to school now. So it's going to be a quick video. I'm going to use the Danessa Myricks, and I'm going to show you guys what I wear when I get ready to go to school, how I do my makeup as we talk about my last semester of nursing school. So you guys are interested, keep on watching. Okay, you guys, I know you know if I'm looking this way, I have a mirror to point it toward this way. So I'm ready to go to school this morning. Like, I have about a good 40 minutes, but I have to be out the door. So we're going to make this quick. So you guys, I want to talk to you and tell you about second semester in our area in the transition program. Starts off with you have to take Med Search 1 and pharmacology. So now these two classes at my school, they coincide. So everything that you're doing for one, you're going to technically do for the other one. Like, this is a program. I like my school in the program that I'm in this time because it's so different. They totally work everything toward each other. So like, whatever you're studying in pharmacology, you're studying in Med Search. So it's pretty straight. It's pretty straightforward. It's not, everything's going to work together. So this semester, that semester was so different. Ooh, I don't like the way that came out, y'all. I was trying to use this. Let's see if we can fix it. Anyway, that semester was a little different. It I'm trying to fix it, y'all. I want no angry eyebrows, because sometimes when you put that stuff on there, it's too dark, it becomes angry eyebrows. I don't want angry eyebrows. Plus, my hair is colored, and I don't want anything that dark. I have a little red that I have. But that semester, I lost my aunt during that semester. I missed my midterm, and at our school, once you miss that midterm, what they normally do is whatever your final is your midterm grade. So now, that's a lot. That's enough to make you nervous. Well, the class, so that was what went on toward the midterm. But with this class, like, I was extremely busy starting school this time. I worked in a hospital, so I was working in the hospital on Tuesday night. I had school Tuesday morning. So I would go to school at 7, leave there, get out at 2:30, go to my daughter's house, stay with her for a little while, like 2:30, get a bath, get ready for work. I had to be at work at 6:30 that evening. So on Tuesday, I was going to school, Tuesday morning, and then turn around and going to work. Y'all, it was crazy. So I would get off work the next morning after having no sleep. So I would get off work the next morning. I would drive home, which is about an hour away from that job. I would come home on Wednesday morning, catch a nap, and I would have to get back up, study whatever it is I have to study, or do whatever homework I have to do, which I would sleep for probably about 3 hours, and I would have my son to get me up, and I would start studying for the day, like whatever class I have the next day. I would start reviewing or trying to listen to it, our school has prep reviews, so I was doing my prep reviews, getting ready for the next day. So that was a lot. So a little bit of sleep, having to get back up, and then our class the next day started at 7. Like I said, I'm an hour drive away from everything, so now here I am. I got to drive an hour to get to school. So I would drive an hour to get to school, and I had to be there at 7. So of course I'm getting up now, get ready for school, leave out, at 4 o'clock. So 4 o'clock in the morning, trying to go into prep reviews, do some extra reading, some extra studying, or whatever I have to do, because I have 2 classes. So I have prep reviews for both classes, and then my pharmacology, we had quizzes. We have like quizzes every day. So there's 11 quizzes out of a 16-week. So you guys, quiz. Then we also have math. So let me tell y'all about that math. Oh my God. So I had a math exam. And with our math, you had to make a 100. So you had 10 questions, and on those 2 math questions, you couldn't miss but one. So y'all, let me tell you, I was trying to do that math by myself, just trying my best to do it, and like I failed. We only had like 4 chances. I failed all the way down to the 3rd chance, and I'm like, Lord, oh, I just applied this. I'm so sorry. Chestnut, it's in Chestnut, and I'm like, God, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. But I'm gonna tell y'all what I was doing wrong. I was trying to do it in my own strength, and we cannot do stuff in our own strength. If you're gonna trust God in it, you gotta trust God in everything. So I learned during that semester how to truly trust God, because toward the end, I told my teacher, I said, I realized I'm trying to do this on my own, because I'm not. What I decided to do was I came home, I said a prayer, and I was like, Lord, I give this to you. I can't do this. However, I know in you I can. So during that math quiz, it was a song that played in my head, and it was the 23rd song. I think the name of the song was Psalm 23, where it talks about you are not alone. God is with you. That was an amazing song, and God allowed it to play in my head. I remember getting down to the last question, and well, first of all, my 9th question was every hour. And I'm like, the abbreviation for every hour? Y'all, now I work at the hospital. I see the abbreviation for 8 hours. You know, if you're doing every 8 hours, Q8H, and every 4 is QH, QH4. Please tell me why I cannot understand. I couldn't remember that. I can remember that it was QH. I'm literally on the test, hyperventilating. My teacher comes over and she's like, calm down, calm down. I was like, Lord, okay. I don't think I missed any of the other ones. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to go on. So then that last question was so hard. I had like 2.5 minutes. I could not work that math problem out for anything. And I remember that my teacher came over. She politely just touched me on my shoulder and she told me to breathe. That's all I could do. I took a deep breath and I was like, Lord God, I trust you. I trust you. He gave me the answer. Y'all, I worked that problem out. I don't even know how I worked that problem out, but I know once I gave it to God, He fixed it for me. That was, it was one of the scariest times. It's very scary. Well, I haven't really talked about the rest of my grades, so let's talk about my other grades. So in my med-surg class, my very first test, y'all, I made 82, I believe. I was like, whew, Lord, you know, because I was still working. I got to finish telling y'all about my schedule. So I was telling you, and I'm sorry for changing subjects, y'all. Just bear with me. So let me finish telling you about my schedule. Then we'll talk about my grades and stuff. So my schedule ended up being like I was working. Like I told you, I was working 2 tonight after I got off work. Come home, get some studying. I would literally go to school on Thursday from 7 to 4. Go to my daughter's house because, like I said, I'm an hour drive away from my school. So I would stay at my daughter's house on Thursdays. Well, we got to the point where we was exercising. Y'all started gaining so much weight. My face started to get fat. It was getting ugly. So I told my daughter, we got to do something about this. I can't go through here gaining weight. The last time I was in nursing school, y'all, let me show you a picture. We're not doing that. So I was like, I got to start exercising because this is getting out of hand. Y'all, I'm using the Danessa Myricks Balm. This is what I use when I go to school. Y'all see I didn't hit pan. And the color that I'm using is 8. I probably need to go back and get the 9 because I want to try the 9 because I think the 8 is just a little bit too bright, but it does turn out really good. So anyway, I told my daughter, I was like, we got to do something about this. Like I am gaining too much weight. I can't do this. I don't want to go through nursing school and end up being fat when I get done. Because y'all, I have done a 60-pound weight loss. No, and as you can see, don't want to look like that no more. Y'all. Anyway, and that was 10 years ago. So on Thursdays, me and my daughter started to walk and exercise. So now I got that routine, and trying to get an exercise routine at home because, like I said, I'm working so much. So I would go to school on Thursday. I'll stay at my daughter's house on Friday, and then I would literally have to be at school for clinicals at 5:45 to 2. So I would go to clinicals on Friday, get out of clinicals, go to work at the same place that I'm doing clinicals at. Okay, go to work, and I would turn around and hold on, y'all. Let me find my gotta find my Charlotte Tilbury so I can shut up on these eyes. Okay, you guys, I found my Charlotte Tilbury, and I also found my Laura Mercier because I normally use that to sit on top. So let me sit on top of my eyes so I can get ready to prime. I can get ready to do something quick on these eyes. But anyway, so here it is. I would and I'm using the Laura Mercier to set the top part, the translucent. So on Fridays, like I said, I would go to school, get out of school, go to work, no sleep, work 12-hour shift all night on my med search floor, turn around, drive home that hour, drive back to work that Saturday morning at 6:30, get off work, come back home, go home, go to church, and then turn around and come home and get some sleep. It was crazy. Mondays I would be off. I would have so many prep to finish up. That would be my day that I would spend studying. Some days I would have to take my dad to the doctor, or I would have my own little stuff to do. And technically, that was my own on the day off to start the next week to go back to school. I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury now. I would go back to school that Tuesday, go back to work that Tuesday night, get off Wednesday morning. Sometimes I want to go to Bible study, but sometimes I'll be so sleepy, I couldn't make it to Bible study. So, trying to catch up, making sure that I'm caught up on whatever schoolwork that I had to do. Because remember, this is truly my only day. It's either Wednesday to catch up on the stuff for Thursday, because I really didn't have any more time. So anyway, Thursday I would go back to school, 7 o'clock to 4, get out, go to my daughter's house, exercise a little bit, study whatever work I do. Friday, 5:45, go to clinicals, get out of clinical this particular week, and then Saturday and Sunday I would work at my nursing home job, be off on Monday to do whatever studying I got to do, and go right back to school. Y'all, it was crazy. But my grades, God's going to do what he said he's going to do. He said he's going to cover me. He's going to take care of me. And I would not be able to say nobody else did it but him. And y'all, ain't nobody else do it but him. Like, I would have tests, and I literally really wouldn't even have time to study. Don't even know how I studied for those tests. So, like, in my med search class, I had my first test was an 82. My next test, no, it had to be an 84. My next test was an 82. Like, my grades were amazing. Like, even on my, so say for instance, I had, and I'm going to use the LYS bronzer. This is my favorite one. And Courage. It's upside down, but y'all see it. But this what I use. Let me turn around so you really can see it. Let me see. Did I still put it upside down? And did y'all? I need my glasses. Now I want to be clear. There we go. So this is my LYS bronzer, y'all. This is my favorite bronzer. This is the one I use for my nose. But so I would even like my midterm grade, y'all. I don't know how my grade ended up so well. So my midterm grades were good. And then I lost one of my classmates. This was my favorite classmate. She was my best. I say when I started nursing school, I would call her because we lost her shortly after midterm. She was sick, had been sick. But when I say she was a fighter, y'all, she was a fighter. Sorry for that. Something fell off on my table. She was a fighter. She had been sick for a while. We knew she was sick, but she fought. She fought. When I say she fought, she fought. That was a very trying time for me. Because she was like she's the only person I hung with after class. Like, we went out to lunch. I had already told her if I moved in that area, she was gonna be staying with me. She was my friend. And to lose her during nursing school, I had to go back to nursing school. I cried so much. I didn't even realize that a person that I had met for only a short period of time, I didn't know her, but like a good 7 months. But she left so much of an impression on me. It's just, it's almost like it's not fair. And I struggled with that really hard this time because it was like I had finally found somebody that I was cool with, and now she's gone. But I'm going to use the Milani palette. This has really turned into one of my favorite palettes. These are the colors that are in it. Get this out of the drugstore. I've been tearing it up since I've been in school because it's something quick, simple, and easy to put on your eyes. I'll take one color and I'll just blend it. So the color that I'm going to use this morning, I'm going to use two. I'm going to use probably this one and this one. Sometimes I tap in that one. But all I'm going to do is just pick a shade so I can just blow it out. Anyway, y'all, I had to hurry. My time is winding down. So, but yeah, she became my best friend in school. She was that person that we ate lunch together and we talked about our lives. She knew that whenever I decided to move to that area that she was going to move with me. She was going to be able to stay at my house because she was 2 hours away from the school. So we were driving a good bit to get to the school. She was sick some days and she ended up being in the hospital. And I had to take care of her in the hospital one time because she was in the hospital where I worked. So I took care of her. I met her family and they began to know me. It has just, I don't know, I miss her so much. I would look back in class and she's not there. At the end of the day, it was like, look, cuz, come on, we got to go. And she's not there, It was hard for me, that semester. It really was, finishing up without her. But I know that I have to keep going. I can't quit because of that. That was just another testimony through my childhood at school that God is with me and I'm gonna make it. So anyway, I got past that. Well, like I said, I lost my aunt. I missed my midterm. So now in my pharmacology class, I had an 81 on one of my tests and an 80 on it, but still going into finals. And in this, it's so funny because like I knew I didn't have the score, but on the score that it had on the on my thing was like a 42. So it's like, I'm gonna curl up my lashes. So now it's like, okay. Now it's like, okay, I know I don't really have a 42, but it's still looking at this grade and you're like, it's count for 35%. So your midterm is 35% and your final is 35%. Y'all, I'm so nervous. I'm like, okay, Lord, now I know you're gonna do this for me, but I'm still nervous because I got to make a good grade to come out of this class. I got to make a good one. Y'all, okay, I did my first grade, my first one in med-surg. I was fine. I wasn't sick. Oh, wait, hold up, let me back it up. How about I got COVID that Friday? I went to school, we did our checkoffs. I got ready to go to work that Saturday morning. But that night, I was having chills. Not chills. I wasn't having chills. I was having night sweats. So I got up. I said, let me go to my job. I had care plans due. And I said, well, Lord, I said, I'm just going to let them test me. I know I ain't got COVID. I had 2 care plans to do, y'all. I was like, it ain't going to take long to do these care plans. I did them before. I run through these care plans. And I had a teaching plan. Forgot all about the teaching plan. But I had a teaching plan due as well that Monday. Now, mind you, no, that's Sunday night. Mind you, I had to work 12 hours that weekend. Right? So anyway, I started having night sweats. And I was like, Lord, I know I ain't got COVID, but let me just let these folks test me. Let me use this palette. What I'm going to use out of here, for real. Not going to use the palette. So I'm going to use this. So I'm going to get me a pencil. Not a pencil, I'm sorry, y'all. This one right here. This is what I'm going to use because I like this on there. It'll be easy for me to do what I'm going to do on the side. I'm going to go make a wing. But anyway, so I went to my job. When I got there that morning, I said, I'm just gonna let y'all test me. I said, I know I ain't hardly got COVID, haven't been around nobody, haven't worked at the hospital in a while. I know I don't have COVID. I've been nowhere at school. And y'all, why this test came back positive? I was so floored. So now I got the Rona. Right. This is a Saturday. I have school on Wednesday for my final. And I'm like, y'all, I cannot be sick this week. I got studying going on. Now, mind you, all this semester, I've lost my friend. I've lost my aunt. I've missed midterms. I've been working crazy. And now I got Rona. So I come home and I'm like, okay, enemy, really? I said, well, God, I'm going to trust you in this. So I started working on my care plans. Me, before, thinking that it's going to be quick to do these care plans. Y'all, if I hadn't got sick, well, I wasn't really sick because truly, only thing I had was those night sweats. I had night sweats and, before I do this, let me set my face down. Y'all, hold on. Let me take my mat. This is the one that I normally use to set my face down. So let me set my face down real quick before I do my eyes. And y'all, you know what? I'm doing so crazy today because I want to put on my yummy skin before I do that. So before I set my face, I'm gonna do this because you know this formula is like this. It's kind of a wet formula, and I don't need to set my face before I put this on. And I like to put a lot. Okay. Well, anyway, I was like, okay, I got that. I got these care plans too. So I wasn't really sick. The only thing I had was nasal congestion, a headache. I had a sore throat, thinking that the sore throat was nothing, but it really was something. I had started out with a sore throat like that Tuesday. So I had my sore throat was starting to clear up. So my sore throat was clearing up, but I had a sore throat. That weekend, I'm sitting down now and I'm starting to do my care plan. And y'all, my care plan took me hours to do because not only am I doing them on paper, and I really didn't have to do them on paper, but I'm trying to click through because the teacher told us that we would be able to click through this particular care plan. Like all you have to do is get on there, click your diagnosis, click your click your interventions, and you would do your rationales. But how about I couldn't click through none of that stuff? I literally had to type up everything. So what should have took me maybe 10 minutes to do, now it's taking me so much longer to do. So I'm so grateful to God that he allowed me to come down with that. Because had I not, I would have never finished my stuff. All right, you guys, I'm going to put this down because I got to turn around and do my my lashes. And I don't want that mascara to run. So hold on. Also, I forgot to put this on. But because I wear glasses, I'm going to put this all-nighter now. This one. I put it around the side of my eyes because I do not want my makeup to come off. So I'll stick it here. And I put it on kind of heavy because it really does help it stay. I also got to put on my bronzer because I forgot that and I cannot forget to put it on. But anyway, so I end up coming down with on my Hulu, my benefit. I don't know which number it is, but this one I'm gonna use this morning. Stark. So here I am. Now I got I got the Rona. I didn't finish. I did get a chance to finish up my care plan. Had I not had the Rona, I would have never finished that care plan. Like I would have never got done. It took me so long to do it. Then the teaching plan, it took me a long time to do it too. But I did. I threw it together. I was like, Lord, because now my time is running out. I had to get it in by 10:59. Here I am, y'all, looking at like 9:30. I have to finish this stuff Sunday night. So I did. I got it finished literally at like 9:30, y'all. I was like, Lord, had you not allowed me to get this, I would have never got done. Like, y'all, God knows what he's doing. Even though sometimes I know you be like, okay, Lord, really? This is what we doing? He knows what he's doing. I promise you. Because I really was like, there's no way in the world Here I am coming out with this. And I got school. Like, Lord, really? This what am I supposed to do? Y'all, I was so floored because I had not encountered anybody, at least as far as I know of. And to come out with that, getting ready to go into finals was crazy. Anyway, I was not sick. I'm using this time, y'all. I haven't used this. I sent a girl in here using it. So we're gonna prime. Sorry for the loud noise. I'm gonna prime these eyes. And I forgot to do something else. I normally always put me a color on the bottom. So I'm going to do that real quick. Y'all, I got to hurry because my time is really getting up. So we're going to run through this real quick. But anyway, I'm like, there's no way I'm going to come down with this. Yeah. I'm like, oh, okay. So I get my stuff turned in. Going into finals for that med-surg. So now med-surg final, I was like, Lord, I don't even know what was on there. Like, I knew what was on there, but okay, y'all, we're gonna do this. We're gonna use these, like I said. So midterm final was not midterm, mid-surg one final. So I'm going in, I'm taking it, and with our school, we don't ever find out our grades like right off. Y'all, it kills me the way they do as far as our grades. We don't ever know our grades. It takes them a while to get our grades up. So here I am. I don't get my midterm. I wasn't really worried about that one because I went in mid-surg. I wasn't worried about mid-surg because I went into that final with like an 83. So of course I'm not really worried about that one. But now that other one I am concerned about. So anyway, I started getting a headache when I came home Wednesday. So now I have a headache and I have my my pharmacology, the one that I missed my midterm. I have that one on Friday. I come home, I'm trying to study, but I have a headache. This is Wednesday. Thursday, I have a headache. I'm telling my daughter, I'm like, I got a headache. You know, it's crazy because I have a headache. Now, my two tests that I did during that class, I made B's, but to know that my whatever I made on my final was going to count for my midterm was, y'all, come on, think about it. If I don't do well, that's 35% of my grade. So I'm praying. I'm like, Lord, I trust you. But of course, I'm still nervous. So that morning, y'all, my stomach was hurting me so bad. I was nauseated. I was vomiting. So here I am getting ready to go into I was so sick, my son had to drive me to my class. Like literally, he drove me an hour to take my test. So here I am, sick, going to take my test, and I'm like, Lord, you gotta take this test for me. I took Zofran, and then when I got to the school, I took a couple more Zofrans because I'm still nauseated. I'm vomiting. I got a headache now. Y'all, I'm pale. I get in the class. My teacher looking at me like, calm down. It's okay. You're going to be fine. In my mind, y'all, I really know God got me. I know he has me. I know that he's going to take care of me. I know that he's going to make sure I'm okay in this class. But it's just a fact that, I don't know. I was just nervous. So here I am. I'm sick. Got to take 100-question test. I have 3 hours to take it. And y'all, when I say I'm sick, I am literally going into this thing still sick. Then took all these Zofrans. If anybody know about Zofrans make you sleepy. So I'm in this test, 100-question, cool in the room, and technically I'm feeling sick, still nauseated, and I got to take this test. So y'all, I was the first person down that test. I'm putting my head down doing the test. I am like, Lord, okay, you got to take this. And I started praying. And the song that played was the same song before, that I wasn't alone. And it played, and I sung it and hummed it the entire time during my test. When I started to really feel bad, I would hum that song. And to find out, so I was the first person done. I got up and walked on out of class, and my son drove me home. Now, mind you, y'all, I let nobody drive my car, literally nobody. And when I called my daughter and I said, I told her, I said, your brother's going to drive me to the test. She said to me, Mama, are you seriously going to go take that test? And I told her, I said, yes, I have to. Because if I do not take the test, I'm going to fail this class. I can't not take it. I just can't. And I told her, I said, I know God's going to cover me and take care of me. And so I said, just pray for me. So anyway, my son drove me home. When I got in the car, y'all, I told him, I said, I should have gotten the back sleep because I literally want to go to sleep. Anyway, he drove me on. We got back here. And once I got home, shortly after, I started to feel better. So I know it was my nerves with that test. So here I'm like, okay, Lord, really? The next week I found out my grades. Well, before I found out my grades, I was worried about my test. And I told my daughter, I said, I know that I passed. Like I know God, he said that this time it was going to be done and I was going to know that nobody do it but him. So me and my daughter was talking about it. I was like, I just need confirmation. I just want to see it. And it wasn't 10 minutes later, I received a text from my dean saying, you could come pick up your third semester books. Y'all, to receive that text, it was like, Lord, all I could do is say, Lord, I thank you. So I went to work the following day and I had to go by and pick up my books. So I wanted to know what my grades were. We still didn't know what our grades were. We knew we had passed, but we didn't know what our grades were. So I went by to see what my grades were. I literally made an 84 on that final. How sick, taking Zofrans. God took that test for me. I just can't believe it. Like, I just know God is doing what he said he's going to do. That 1 Thessalonians 5:24, where it says he is faithful and he going to do what he said he going to do. He going to do what he said he going to do. So my grades, y'all, I came out of there with I wanted to be coming out of this term, and God gave me what I asked for. I came out of that one with an 84, and I came out of my with pharmacology, and I came out of my med surg with an 82. Y'all, you can't tell me what God can't do. So not even that. To finish up this thing, my dad that week had. So when I was out for a week, and my dad had an appointment because he's been battling, like I told you guys before, he has been battling cancer for the last 5 years. So bladder cancer, and it has been in remission. So we go and we do his testing, we do his scope and his procedure, and y'all, he's still cancer free. I'm like, God, if you ain't doing your thing, you doing your thing, and you are really taking me through this semester, and it's just been amazing what God is doing. I'm just watching him do what he do and trusting him to help me. So y'all, I'm going into my third semester. This time I have mental health and English 101, as well as sociology, y'all. So this morning I'm on my way to my sociology class and my English 101. So y'all keep your girl lifted up because I know the enemy will come. And like I said to you guys on a previous video, he comes to kill, steal, and destroy. I'm trusting God to continue to take me through. And I'm watching him do what he said he was going to do. So you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me get off, go touch up my hair, finish up this look because I got to get out this door. And I'll be right back so you see the final results. Okay, you guys, I'm back. I went in and just up my hair. And I'm going to put a little bit of black liner here. And as well, I love to do this, y'all. Love my beauty marks now. I not to leave home without them. So I put my beauty marks on. And I'm also going to put a lip on. And I got to go. I'm going to be late if I don't go. So I'm using the MAC Chestnut. As I said on another video, everybody needs chestnut. And I'm going to use the Jocelyn. I don't know which one these are from the Jocelyn Hills. I don't even know which color they are. Maybe you guys can see them on the bottom of it. I'm not sure. If I do one at a time, maybe it'll come up. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. It came up there. It's that one. And I don't know why it's not showing. But anyway, all right, you guys. But anyway, I'm going to put this one on. I'm going to put the dark one on first and line my lips. And put the top one across the top. That's that one. And this one. So yeah, you guys. So my dad did his scoping, and guess what? Still cancer free. Hope you like this look. I hope you enjoyed this video. Tried to make it quick, but I just want you guys to know, continue to trust God and whatever that He has you in at this moment. He's gonna do what He said He's gonna do, and I'm watching Him do what He said He was gonna do. Y'all don't try to come back each semester and give you an update, let you know how it's going. I just know that in the middle of this thing, I have to continue to trust God. And I tell people, give it to Him. He can work it for you. I can't do it, but I know God can. All right, you guys, until next time, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And true beauty comes from the inside out. Bye.